Hey everyone, I'm heading out to work, so I figured I'd bring you along with me today. We are heading out to Lowe's Portofino Bay Hotel. For Destinations and Travel, I'm in the middle of doing a Universal Orlando Resort Hotel Spotlight series. It's way too long a title. So I'm getting out to every hotel at Universal Orlando this year, so Portofino is next on the list. So figured I'd take you along with me today, kind of give you just a look at what my day is like on these days where I'm going out to do a live stream, by the way. I should have mentioned that. We live stream from the hotel so people can see them, in real time and ask questions and things like that. So, yeah, figured I'd give you sort of a behind the scenes of what my day is like when I do things like this. All right, back at Universal City Walk. I am going to make the walk over to Portofino. I could take the water taxis, but I'm kind of impatient. I tend to just make the walk. It's only about a 15-minute walk, so it's not too bad. Actually, I just did a video for Destinations to Travel recently where I showed in real time the walk from Portofino over to City Walk without any cuts or anything, so you can see how long it takes exactly. So you can check that out. I'll link that in the description below. But I'm gonna make my walk over there now, and we'll take a little bit of a look around Portofino before I get started with the live stream today, and then I don't know what else we're gonna do today. But this video is going to have two different days in it because while I am here just for Portofino today, I'm gonna be back to Universal Studios Florida in a few days for a preview of the Halloween Horror Nights tribute store. So that'll be featured in this video as well. But for now, let's make the walk over to Portofino. By the way, I promise this channel is not just going to be Universal Orlando focused. It just happened to be how things timed out when I randomly decided to start the channel. We are gonna get out to, like I mentioned in the last video, the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival starts very soon. That being said, again, with the timing of me starting this channel this time of year, Halloween Horror Nights is about to begin, so you'll probably have some more Universal coming up in the near future. But we are going to do other things, I promise. I don't know what, but we'll end up doing other stuff too. If you've never made this walk from Universal City Walk over towards, this is the Hard Rock Hotel, this white building right in there in between the trees there. And then beyond that is Portofino. This is such a nice walk. Just quiet along the water. I love it. We have reached Portofino Bay. This is one of my favorite resorts. It is so beautiful. Although I will say, I've really liked coming to hang out here and just explore the grounds. My stays here have not been my favorite. I think the rooms need to be updated a little bit, but I still really, really love this resort. It is awesome. It's also, I've been here a bunch of times. Like I said, I stayed here twice now. I still don't know my way around this resort. It is a complete labyrinth to me. So the live stream today should be interesting. I've been living in Florida for almost 10 years now. I'm still not used to the wildlife. Like, look at this absolute dinosaur just walking around. By the way, for those of you who don't know, I grew up in New Jersey up until I was 26. Yeah, we moved here January 2017. So, yeah, I spent most of my life in New Jersey. So still, it's been a long time, but still getting used to some of the parts of Florida. Like wildlife being one of them. Heat and humidity, I don't think you ever get used to it. It's just part of life. Okay, live stream's done now. It's incredibly hot out. I'm so sweaty right now. I'm gonna head inside. So obviously I can't keep this clip going too long because of the music, but it's like a swing version of Eye of the Tiger. It's awesome. The theming here is awesome. So I stopped off in the lobby just to grab a cup of water because it's a usual thing to have, little spa water type fountain jug things. You know what I mean? So you just get yourself a cup of water. You'll find that typically in the hotel lobbies across Universal Orlando Resort. What is not typical to find in the hotel lobbies is a mini cannoli bar. Yeah, there was a team member set up. She actually just closed up now. Just walked away. I got here just in time. But I walked by and she asked me, do you want to try one? I said, what do we have? And she showed me there's cannolis. They had sprinkles. They had chocolate chips. They had a bunch of other toppings and stuff you could put on them. I just got some chocolate chips. Awesome. So good. That's such a nice little perk. By the way, I fully acknowledge that the team member outside with the leaf blower was totally just doing her job. I just thought the timing was very funny. So I was just having a little bit of fun with that. And really, the only reason I came inside was for air conditioning and some water. So just wanted to point that out. I wasn't trying to be a jerk or anything. She was doing her job. By the way, here is a look at the main lobby and like the seating area just off of it. I love this resort. It is just so nice. And then let me show you one of my favorite areas of it right over here. Again, the point of this video is not a like hotel resort tour or anything like that, but I'm here, and when you're here, you're family. Those are Olive Garden rules. So here is like just a really awesome part of this resort. I think I just said this in my live stream too. This just reminds me of like Caesar's Palace in Vegas. Just love the theming at this resort. It's awesome. All right, time to make my way back over to City Walk. And we'll see if I'm gonna walk or if I'm gonna hop on the water taxi. It looks like one's just about to leave. I will make recommendations for what I think is like the fastest way to do things. But really what I do, like this instance here, if I walk up there and the water taxi is just leaving, I'm not waiting for the water taxi, I'm just gonna walk. Is it gonna take longer? Maybe, I don't know. It's just, you know, about convenience for me, I guess. I don't know, there's really no rhyme or reason. Oh, actually, it looks like it's just getting here, so I think I am gonna hop on the water taxi. Okay, we're back outside Universal Studios Florida. So that's gonna be it for us today. But like I said, I'm gonna come back in a few days for a preview of the Halloween Horror Nights tribute store. And that's gonna be in this video. So this video is not done yet, as you could probably tell by the little bar at the bottom there letting you know how much time is left. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of time travel real quick. We're back. Did that look cool? I hope it looked cool. Let's go check out the tribute store. Okay, we are in Universal Studios Florida. We've got the big neon sign arch that will welcome us to the event in just a few nights. Cool ticket booth here. Last night was the first night of team member previews, and we saw that Jack and Oddfellow will be on these two little stages welcoming guests into the event. I can't wait. I'm so excited for this year. Here it is, the entrance to this year's Halloween Horror Nights tribute store. I am excited. Let's go check it out. All right, let's head inside. So these stores are always going to be loaded with all kinds of details and some Easter eggs. Maybe nods to years past for Halloween Horror Nights, or just different horror elements in general. So you got like these skeletons. There's a chupacabra here. There was a Fiesta de Chupacabra house not too long ago. Bride, just Bride. Not like Bride of Frankenstein. Obviously the hair is very different. There's just gonna be so much detail in this store. This is fun. From a continent lost to time, the Wing of Elements. And this is looking like the Enchanted Oak from the Lost Continent area in Islands of Adventure, which is of course almost completely being rethemed right now. So nice little nod there. It's like a little marionette show happening here too. Looks like as we head into the next room, we're getting to some clowns. Oh, the pit is at capacity. This is where that poster said you could see one of the monsters. This is where you see Audric, the monster tamer. We can't go up there. We have some Stranger Things merch in this room. This sweatshirt is really cool. Oh, it's like a light. Oh, it's almost like a Spirit jersey. Maybe it is a Spirit jersey. Hang on. No, I guess not officially. It is just Universal, but it is very similar. Just the Stranger Things logo on the front. And then there's a Demogorgon plush. Look at this. How does this work? Oh no. It says press stomach for sounds and mouth reveal, which is not a term I like. Whoa. That's awesome. And there's a cage here that's supposed to have a monster in it, but it seems like it got out. There's a shadow going around over here. You can kind of just hear screams in the background. Uh-oh. There's a nod to Robosaurus. That's awesome. Classic Horror Nights. There's also a poster for a mouth brooder here. This is the monster from the Depths of Fear house from a few years ago. I don't remember exactly which year. And then there's a poster for this little crab here, which was kind of a little Easter egg in the Mardi Gras tribute store earlier this year. It's fun. There's some more growling. Whoa, whoa. What's in there? Can we see in here? Ah. As we head into the next room here, I think this is the pit. I think we are in the pit now. Oh, oh, I'm hearing monsters. After the pit, you come into this hallway, and I'm sure these posters have all kinds of Easter eggs on them. There's the fortune teller that you could see out in the streets of New York. There's a door here that's just a door for team members, but I'm very curious what's going on here. Anyone translate that? The journalist in me really appreciates that they crossed out the second O in lose. That would be loose. Thank you. There's a poster for the fight of the century, Gurg versus Duffy. So Gurg the llama, the tribute store icon of recent years. Coincidence that it's against Duffy? Maybe just throwing some punches there? All right, so let's head into the next room here. We got a Sinners section here. This is fun. I almost thought this was merchandise here, but it's just like costumes for Sinners. That's really cool. And there's like a Sinners spirit jersey. Got a fun hat. Do you want to go like all out with the costume? There's another hat too. Very cool. Oh yeah, we have, whoa, there's like a mirror scare. There's a photo op here that looks like it was taken right out of Jack and Chance's lair. We have some Killer Clowns from Outer Space merch here too. I really like this backpack. This is cool. And then we saw this recently as well, just the most bizarre piece of merchandise. It's the cotton candy cocoon, but it's like an ornament, like just on a hook. This thing is so heavy. They don't see it being like a Christmas tree ornament. It's just decorative cotton candy. Ooh, coasters. And then just across from that Wheel of Death, we've got the registers over here with a carousel and Ferris wheel set up. It's really cool. I like the shadows going by with the horses. That's fun. Oh, and at the exit, we've got like a track for a dark ride, like a classic little haunted house ride. And there's our fortune teller. Oh, and then we've got the curator in the final room here. This is a character that was created for one of the tribute stores in recent years when it was like a comic book theme. Oh, and there's more of these. Wow, there's so much. And just this maniacal laugh that I assume is Dr. Oddfellow. Oh, we've got the totems from the museum incident. Wow, there's one of the comic books. I can't really tell Who's up in this case? Are these icons? All right, so I have made a lap through the Tribute Store, and what I typically do on these preview days for the Tribute Store, after I go through once, I go through again. So I'm gonna go through again. And to clarify, the reason I go through multiple times is usually because I'm shooting it normally like this for YouTube, and then I will shoot it vertically for socials, and then maybe a third time just to walk around and maybe actually shop, look at the merchandise a little bit more, maybe notice some details I missed first couple times. So yeah, I try to just keep it moving, keep the flow of traffic going through the store as opposed to holding things up. I definitely take my time, but I don't want to keep like going back and forth. So just keep moving through the store. That's why I go through so many times. All right, went through it a second time. I might go back in a third time because I just learned that there's a scavenger hunt. There's like 12 little cards with different characters hidden throughout the store. And I'm enough of a nerd to want to go through again and maybe try and find them all. We'll see. Supposedly there's even 13 of them. There's like a chaser, there's an extra one. We'll see. I might have to go through again, but right now I think I'm gonna take a quick lap around the park and see some other details that maybe weren't up since the last time I've been here, which was only about a week ago. But there's just so much to see right now. For example, these gigantic Killer Clowns props were not out here during pass holder nights, just what, 2 weeks ago? A week ago? I don't remember. But yeah, there's just like streamers hanging from the street lights in here. Yeah, so we'll take a walk around the park and see what else is new. One thing I know has been added since the last time I was here is the menus for the food booths. So I'm gonna check out a couple of those. The food at this year's event sounds incredible. I am going to eat way too much at Horror Nights this year. Here at Oddfellows Menagerie, we have the Deathbringer tempura shrimp and the burnt sando, which, I mean, a dessert pastry sandwich. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. And right next door at Jack's Circus Surplus, the Carnival Smash Taco, so like a smash burger in a taco. Yeah, I'll be at both of these booths opening night probably. And they have delicious ice cream. I probably wouldn't eat that. Probably. Oh, there's more added to this game too, where we tested out the buttons. Looks like it's one of those things where you shoot the water into the mouth. Interesting. I'm so curious to see how this works. The beat builders are coming out. Ooh, the San Francisco Candy Factory has a Cary, Ohio sign. Let's see if there's more props inside. Oh yeah, this is awesome. The giant billboard from the facade of the Welcome to Scary house from a few years back. And then of course they have some of the Horror Nights merch that we just saw in the Tribute Store, but I love that they also have movie posters from Slaughter Cinema movies. Oh, and then there's a schedule for the Cary Drive-In with some of those movies as well. Attack of the Swamp Yeti at 1:45 a.m. Ooh, and on the floor there's a poster for HR Blood and Guts, Holidays of Horror, which is a nod to the first house from HHN 21, I believe. And HR Blood and Guts is finally returning with his own house again this year. Oh, there's actually a ton of details hidden around here too. Oh, and there's like a radio broadcast for Cary. Oh wow, there's a lot. Okay, so let's see what we got here. We got the Township of Cary sign from the Harvest Scare Zone. Let's see what else we got here. There's The Spawning, a house from, I don't remember what year. I'm not gonna remember the years for a lot of these houses, but that's another classic one. The Wyandotte County manhole cover up here from that The Spawning house. Good Harvest Home for Orphans, the orphanage house. And there's Havoc Dogs of War, another house. And then just some Cary, Ohio. Oh, and the candy company, so like Major Sweets. Very cool. So much detail. Oh, and then we have the TV station where HR Blood and Guts worked. That's awesome. Spirit Seekers. Legendary Truth. Another previous, well, a bunch of houses and scare zones and stuff. Just a lot of HHN lore there. This is awesome. Cary, a nice place to live. I don't believe you. I'll be completely honest, one of the major motivations for doing a lap around the park right now is to get over to Springfield. just to see if they have DUFFTOBERFEST. It's not the only motivation, but it's a motivation. Shout out to the guy in the Vince Carter Nets jersey over there. But we've got meats next. We have the bloody bones, so ribs, barbecue ribs, and then a torn to shreds pork sandwich, pulled pork. Ooh, a jalapeno slaw on a pretzel roll. Yeah, I'll be trying that. By the way, personal preference, I tend to steer away from these specialty drinks for Halloween Horror Nights. They're usually just very sugary, and I can have like one of them and then I have a headache. So just personal preference, I avoid those. And right next to meats, we've got the Squawk, the Stranger Things food booth. We've got Elle's Battery Jerky. We've got the Upside Down Chicken and Waffles, which, yes, I hope you're getting that. And then we've got Steve's Smuggled Peanut Butter Bites. It could literally have just said peanut butter and I would have gotten that too. Guys, it's happening. I'm so happy right now. It's officially Halloween Horror Night season. By the way, I don't always get a beer every time I go to a theme park. That would get too expensive and would probably be a problem. But Dufftober was here. Last time it was Pass Holder Night, so it was a special occasion. Now, Dufftober's here. I'm gonna get a Dufftober. Now that I've had my Dufftober, we are continuing our way around, checking out the food booths. And right outside Animal Actors, we've got the Fritos Walking Taco and the Fritos Vegan Walking Taco. These are always really good. And we have a Hellraiser food truck here where you can get Pinhead skin and meatballs. That sounds gross, but it's probably really good. And then skin and chips nachos and the Pleasure and Pain brain. This is probably not my first stop. We even have some special offerings at Parkside Fair here, and this is right across from Animal Actors. And here you got some elotes and fried dough, which I don't even need to read anything else, but I will probably be getting both of those at some point. This one is going to be a problem. At Club Juke, we've got Annie's Juke Joint Catfish and Grits. That one, not so much, but Chow's Southern Barbecue Egg Rolls, yeah. Pecan and Whiskey Bread Pudding, yeah. I will be getting both of these things. There is, of course, a special drink and then a draft beer, all ale the Pumpkin Lord. That's a Horror Nights beer. Interesting. But yeah, these two. I will be back for these two. There is also a sign out here for Stranger Things Return to Hawkins, which is this year's Lagoon show. I will have a full video of this show on the Destinations to Travel YouTube channel in the near future, so keep an eye out for that. Back over here on the other side of the New York area, we've got Funny Fare, where you can get the Twisted Philly and the fried PB&J bites. I will be getting both of these things. There's too much food. There's too much food that I need to try at Halloween Horror Nights this year. A problem I never thought I would have. Okay, let's go through the tribute store one more time and see if we can find all of those cards for this scavenger hunt. So these cards are so inconspicuous. I'm gonna be checking every little detail here. Probably gonna take me forever to get through here. And I still don't know if I'm gonna find all 13 of them. So right when we walk in, I think we've got one of them right here. Yeah, this is one of them. This is Secret? Is that his name? His name is Secret? Okay, well, one down, 12 to go. I think we have another one right at the bottom of the Cyclops here. And it's Cyclops. There we go. 2 down. Right next to the marionettes, we've got number 3, Fire and Ice. Nice nod to Dueling Dragons. I think we've got number 4. Here we go. I cannot read the name. Wait, is it upside down? Yeah, hang on. Okay. Wait a minute. Audric, you are being tricky. This one is very easy to miss. On the steps, there's an Audric card. Whoa. In the corner here, we've got the coffin tooth creature that has escaped from its cage, and under the Hamikuma merch here, we've got Number 6, the Rat Queen. This is another sneaky one on this crate here. So you can cut through this way, by the way, and kind of bypass a lot of this room, but there is the Coffin Tooth creature. Has his own card. So that's 7 down, 6 to go. As we enter the next room, right here we've got number 8. Technically it's number 12, but it's the 8th one we've found. Right next to this haunted mirror here. I'm sorry, I can't help you. I don't know how to help you. But we do have our next card here, number 9. This is kind of difficult to see in this lighting. Maybe I can brighten it up for you. If you bypass the queue for the registers, just over here at the little ticket booth, we've got number 10, Devilish Dark Ride. Even before the ticket booth, though, I just noticed this, what is this? Game booth. It's closed, but we do have another one. This would be number 11 for us. We've got Demonic Cotton Candy. I love the clever naming. And right by the registers underneath this horse, we've got number 12. I can't read it, it's too dark. It might be easier for you guys. Maybe I can brighten up the shot. But it's Robosaurus. And I already know number 13 is right here, the Curator. Okay, that's it. 2 days, 1 video. Tribute store is awesome, as always. So incredibly good. So much detail. I realize I didn't focus much on the merch, but that's kind of the point of the tribute store. Like, there's just so much to see. There's so many little details and Easter eggs in there that the merch is kind of besides the point. Yes, obviously you can shop in there, but the same merch can be found pretty much throughout the park. You'll find it all over the place. So the tribute store, I really focus on the details and all the other things to see in there. And we'll see some merch throughout Halloween Horror Nights season, I'm sure. So stay tuned. Like I said, there's gonna be Halloween Horror Nights content coming your way on this channel. There's gonna be some other stuff, I promise. There's gonna be some other stuff. We have some ideas for some other things. I say we, like it's just default. I default to we. It's me. This is my channel. I gotta get used to that. That's gonna be just so weird. But I have some other ideas for some fun stuff we're gonna have on this channel, so keep an eye out for that. But there's also gonna be more theme park stuff. Epcot Food and Wine, Halloween Horror Nights, right around the corner, so that'll be coming soon. But that'll do it for us today. I still don't have an outro, guys. I don't know. Let me know. What should it be? It can't be Kablamo. I'm sorry, Brent. It can't be. We're not going to do Kablamo. Stop it. We're not doing Kablamo. We'll figure something else out. But until then, bye.